competition. Many of their products are custom designed and manufactured in-house to maximize the performance and reliability of your Duramax. And Courtney jumping the gun just a little bit. You can check out Merchant Auto on the web at merchant-automotive.com or contact the Merchant Auto Tech Support Line at 616-772-9551. Merchant Auto going to be making the first pass of the day. And I think maybe Courtney might be making the second run. Turbo diesel powered rail going to make the first run up the hill today. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. Merchant Auto. Again, a super mod, and typically those guys are used to running just in a straight line. So the little dog leg at the bottom of the hill, not the forte of these rigs. So he's getting her wound up. Ford F-150. Michael Dorsey with a decisive win in the right lane. 29. Tom Brokaw, the news broadcaster, maybe not. Out of Belding, Michigan, 86 Chevrolet. And in the left lane, the 111 of Logan Schutt out of Holland, Michigan, 83 Chevrolet. Side by side at the turn, and up the hill they go. The left lane taking advantage. And Logan Schutt picks up the win in the number 111. An old Bronco against a fairly new Ford Raptor. The number 59 in the left lane, John Hull out of Bel Air, Michigan, in a 2012 Raptor. In the right lane, the number 16, Randy Brown, Holland, Michigan, 1977 Ford Bronco. And the Raptor with the advantage at mid-hill. And up and over the top he goes for the win. John Hull moving into the winner's bracket. Next up in the left lane, Russell Williams out of Charlevoix, Michigan. '86 Silverado, Holland, Michigan, Mike Knapp in the number 70. And the left lane prevails. The number 146 picking up the win. Again, that's Russell Williams, Charlevoix, in the Snorton Fire Jeep CJ7. Out of Anita, Iowa, 64 Ford F-100. Up against the number 56 of Ira Height from Whitehall, Michigan, in a 71 Blazer. Murphy giving it the gas all the way in the right lane, picks up the win from Anita, Iowa, in his 64 F-100. Next up in a 76 CJ5, Clay Anspach From Morrow, Ohio, in a Jeep CJ left lane. In the right lane, Pat Height, Montague, Michigan, 77 Blazer. Left lane prevails, Clay Anspach from Morrow, Ohio, picking up the win. Next up in the right lane, the 44 of Matt Gerbrock, Charlevoix, Michigan, in a Monte Carlo. Up against Tim Shelagowski from Rhodes, Michigan, Chevrolet Shortbox. Rude Racing. Making it up over the top in the left lane for the victory. Next up is Mike Kelly out of Millington, Michigan. 85 S10 Chevrolet in the right lane. In the left lane, Tory Waite, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. 85 Chevy K30. Up the win. Hey, and he gets up over the top of the hill. Scott Nelson creeping over the top. Lanes are now clear. For the win in the green Jeep. Midnight Run making its way to the right lane. Going to be the number 14 of Jeffrey Bowman out of Marquette, Michigan. And he'll be going up against the number 144 of Paul Wegener out of Bay City. Paul Wegener picking up the win, moving on to the next round. Our next pairing we'll have in the left lane the number 70 of Mike Knapp out of Holland. And out in the right lane, the number 56 of Ira Height from Whitehall, Michigan. And victory goes to the left lane, number 70 machine of Mike Knapp. Into the left lane, the nasty number 155 of Brock Wright from Kalamazoo, Michigan. And out in the right lane, the 137, Tory Waite from Mount Pleasant. Brock Wright moving on. Next up in the left lane, the 79 machine, Dan Longnecker and his VW buggy out of Middleville, Michigan. And in the right lane, the number 18, Joe Burke out of Sparta, Michigan, the Dirty Intentions Chevrolet. Right lane victory. Oh, it was a close one. Joe Burke just hanging on, moving on to the next round. Next in the left lane, we've got Kelly Hardenberg, first-timer here from Stanton, Michigan. He'll be in the left lane in the ZR2. Out in the right lane, we've got the number 2 of Dale Anspach from Franklin, Ohio. I believe this is the Anspach boys' first time here as well from Ohio. No guarantee, but I just can't say as I recall those names from the back. And the Sound of Madness, number 71 of Dustin Culso, Millington, Michigan. 91 Ford Ranger. Side by side at the turn, up the hill they go. And Whitcup scores the win in the left lane. Our next pairing, Russ Lindstrom in the number 78 into the left lane. Out of Holland, Michigan, out in the right lane. Pat Height, Montague, Michigan. And Lindstrom picks up the win in the left lane. Snorting Fire into the left lane, the 146 machine, Russell Williams. Out of Charlevoix up against the number 32 of Michael Dorsey from Messina, Iowa. Picking up the win in the right lane.
Coming out a little harder.
Oh, trouble in the left lane. Snorting Fire is really snorting fire, looks like.
So it's,
Yeah, Mansalota Fire Department chasing Snorting Fire down the hill to make sure that the fire is out. I'd like to thank them for joining us here today. Hopefully they don't have to, we don't need their services much at all, but just in case, and here they are, making their way out from the bottom of the hill and also down from the top. Iron Man Off-Road out to hook on to the Jeep to get him out of harm's way, make sure there is no actual fire going on.